What is going on, my people on the internet? I hope everyone's having an amazing and a blessed day. Happy New Year to you all. I hope everyone has a successful and prosperous new year. I hope that whatever you put your mind to, that you accomplish it and you get it done. In today's video, I'm super excited to finally pick up the camera again and finally do what I've been waiting to do for such a long time. If you haven't seen my previous videos, go ahead and pause this one, go check them out. It's specifically the one where all the previous owner mistakes, and you'll see what I'm gonna be fixing today. But I got a very big package in, and let me go ahead and show you guys real quick what it is. So if you've not seen my previous videos, my fenders on my car are messed up. I have a Honda Civic in it, but it's out there, it's really cold and it's dark, so you can't really see it. But I got the box of brand new fenders, as well as a very special kind of wrap that we're gonna put on the fenders. So let's go ahead and open these up and put them on the table. Alright, so as you can see, it's a perfectly fresh, brand new OEM replacement for a fender. I'm so glad there's no damage on it at all. It doesn't seem like it's a little bit dusty, but it looks so good. And it's not gloss black, it's just the primer black that comes on these. So I have a very special wrap that I'm about to show you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the prep work for the fender. I'm gonna use some isopropyl alcohol and just a microfiber towel just to give it a quick wipe down. And then after that, we're gonna use a tack cloth to get all of the dust off. Make sure you wanna use this because you don't wanna not prep it and then put the wrap down and you can see all the imperfections under the wrap. So go ahead and clean it with the alcohol first, then take the tack cloth, put it on over it, wipe all the dust off, and then we'll move on to the wrap. Let me go ahead and show you guys how clean and awesome this wrap is. It looks so good. So this is the wrap, guys. It's a little bit hard to see in the lighting, but yeah, you kind of see a little bit there. This is by TinyBot. Huge shout out to them. But it is the gloss honeycomb carbon fiber wrap. I've been waiting so long. I'm so excited to do this. It's gonna look crazy against the light. I think it's gonna look super good. Focus on. You can kind of see a little bit of it. The lighting kind of really messes with it. So let me take everything out of this package and show you guys what we got. But in order for me to do this correctly, I'm no wrap expert at all. I've wrapped a few things in my life before. It's been kind of difficult, so I'm no expert at all. So I went ahead and bought all the TinyBot stuff that I could. So I got a squeegee, I got a precision knife, as well as some wrap gloves. I know it's not a necessity, you don't really 100% need it, but it is gonna make the job a whole lot smoother and a whole lot easier. And I do wanna have wrapping as another source of income and revenue for my business. So I would love to learn how to wrap, and we need the necessary tools to learn how to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and use all that. And get this all prepped up. prepped up, I'm gonna go ahead and try and fit up the wrap just to see if I can get the general shape of it. Ooh, you can kind of see the honeycomb right there, pretty good. Oh, that's pretty sick. But we're gonna go ahead and try to see if we can match up however much we need and go ahead and start making some cuts to it. I don't want to cut too much because I still have the other fender and hopefully the hood to do, but I did, you know, buy just a certain amount of wrap. I got 10 feet by 5 feet worth of wrap, so I doubt it's gonna be enough for the hood as well, but at least for the 2 fenders, yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to mask it up and see how much wrap we can save, but at the same time, I don't want to, you know, cut myself short. So I'm gonna give myself at least 2 or 3 inches around each edge, and hopefully it'll work like that. So let's go ahead and try and get that done. I had to do the tack cloth and we're laying it down. I got my amazing mother over here. Doesn't want to be shown on camera, but she's over here helping me out. But yeah, we're not wrap experts, so don't judge, but you know, we're trying, so we'll probably go lay it on and we'll do a time lapse and hopefully it goes all good. So stay tuned for the after look. But for right now, as you can see in that little corner right there, it looks so cool. So let's see how it goes. All right, guys, so fast forward like 2 days since the last clip you saw. You can probably tell in there that it was a little bit difficult to lift the wrap up from the fender since the fender wasn't like held down or on the car. I wanted to do the fender off of the car, wrap it, just because I could so I can tuck under everything and do it, you know, properly. It was very, very difficult to do it on that table, as you can see, and so we ended up moving it inside, and it took, you know, way longer. So I didn't want to bore you guys with that kind of footage, but today is the day. I've actually got both fenders already ready and I'm gonna be putting them on, but I'm also gonna be doing the hood here as well. But let me show you guys the reason why I'm doing this is because this whole fender. So I had a set of wheels before this and I ended up buckling the fender and it did a bunch of damage, and I tried fixing it myself and repainting it, and I ended up sanding down to the paint and it just wasn't a good job at all. So we get 2 brand new fenders today. Perfect. And then we're gonna do the hood as well, but you can probably see in the hood a little bit, I gotta clean it up, but there are some spots like here that are higher up and that'll show through the wrap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna wet sand that. So we're gonna wet sand it down and try and get it as smooth as possible so nothing shows through the wrap. Yes, sir, I'm so hyped. So it's gonna be both fenders, the hood. It looks so good. So let me go ahead and try and wipe this down. It's not as dirty. I don't really care about washing it right now just because, I mean, it's gonna get covered up. There might be a few scratches, but it's okay, it's gonna get covered up. But the main thing is I'm gonna wipe everything down, try and get it clean, and then I'm gonna wet sand all these spots as well. And then we'll start on the wrap. So let's see what we can do. So it may be a little bit difficult to see, but nah, you got to really see at this angle. You can see all the imperfections in the hood, which is the main reason why I want to wrap it all. You can see all of the paint chip marks and very clear damage there. And it's been long overdue to get everything fixed up with all that. Yeah, it doesn't look good at all. So we're gonna wrap it and make it look 1,000 times better, but first we're gonna go ahead and try and wet sand it down. And try and get some of these high spots just a little bit lower so that nothing shows through to the wrap. So let's go ahead and try and get it done. no looks bad right now, but I was just getting rid of all the high spots. So you can kind of see there how it looks so much clearer. And I just knocked down all those high spots. So it doesn't show through the wrap. Even though the wrap has a pattern and you probably won't be able to see anything at all, like if there's any bumps on here. But you know, I still want to try and do it right as best as I can. So I know it looks kind of bad right now, but all the high spots and all the touch-up paint was touched up. And from all these angles, it looks like it's all pretty smooth. It's pretty smooth to me. And then we're gonna hit it with some isopropyl alcohol. We're gonna get a wipe down, and then we're gonna use a tack cloth it, and then move on to trying to wrap it. So hopefully it goes good. Let's see. Ooh, I'm nervous. I'm not a wrap guy. I want to wrap a few things in my life, and you'll see when I show you the fenders. They're not 100% perfect, but they are still as good as I could possibly get it. First time wrapping, so. All right, so I didn't want to bore you guys with the process too much. It took me a long time after I stopped recording, but I finally got it done. It took so much patience and a lot of time, and it's not 100% perfect. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I am not a wrap master or anything. This is my first time ever wrapping anything nearly this big. I've done really small stuff before, but nothing nearly as big. So it's not 100% perfect. And the prep work that I did before installing on the hood, I didn't sand down enough so you can still see it, but I know for a fact that it's better than what it would have been, but you can still see some of the little imperfections just because, you know, the touch-up paint isn't 100% level with it, but I know it does look a lot better than what it did before. But the hood is wrapped, and let's check it out. Ooh! Now what do you think? That looks crazy. That looks so good. Yeah, I know there's some stuff in there. I kind of messed up in that spot over there. I burnt the wrap a little bit. Over there too, but besides that, it looks crazy. Look at that. It looks insane. Yeah, there's some smudges here and there, but once I put the fenders on, which I'm about to do, then I'll probably go wash the car and take some pictures. It looks crazy. Oh my gosh. Let's go put these fenders on. It looks so cool. I love it. But here's the fenders. And like I said, the first time wrapping, before this is the biggest thing that I've wrapped. Now that is the biggest thing I've wrapped, but it is some imperfections here. Like I said, it's my first time ever wrapping anything that big, so I didn't know all these techniques that you can do. But with this, what I've learned on the hood is that if you heat it and you stretch it just a little bit, then you can get those wrinkles away. And I didn't know that before because I didn't want to distort the pattern on the wrap. So I didn't heat anything up barely on the fender. And if I did, I would have been able to get some of that stuff out. Which, yeah, it sucks. It's not 100% perfect, but this is a really expensive wrap. By Tiny Buy, it was like 180 bucks for the wrap, just enough to do all this. So maybe one day, eventually, I'll do it again. Now that I know what to do, but for right now, I think it looks pretty sick. Like that looks so cool. That looks awesome. So from a distance, it's not that bad. It looks good. Obviously, I'm being a little picky, but you know, for me doing the whole work, I feel like it's pretty good. So let's go ahead and try and see how we can take these fenders off, these old ones off. Then we're gonna have to take off my side skirt first, and then take these off. There should be 2 bolts here. I think 2 bolts in there, and then a bolt in there. So let's start off with taking the bumper off. All right, so I'm waiting for a friend to bring over some parts that I need to be able to take this off because there's some stuff under the side skirt that I need to take out that I don't have the tools to be able to do it for. So I'm waiting for him. And in the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and wrap some interior pieces. So this part right here is in the interior next to the left side of the steering wheel. but this is the before. So if you don't know, the 9th gen SIs come with this fake carbon on there, and I think it'll look sick if I can do all of it in the honeycomb. So I went ahead and took this piece out. We're gonna unscrew all this stuff, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this whole piece. Try to make it look good. Let's do it. I'm so hyped. So it was that easy. That was a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, so I went ahead and did that just so I can actually tuck in between all these things. I guess I won't be able to see this here, but I mean, that should be fine. But besides that, yeah, let's go ahead and try and wrap this up and get it as clean as possible. That's the before, old fake carbon, and this is still gonna be fake carbon, but it's gonna be honeycomb. But yeah, let's get it done. All right, guys, all finished. Look at that. That looks sick. So much better. And it's gonna go along with the extra as well. So let's go ahead and try and put this in here. I can show you guys the other piece that I'm about to do. So I kind of did like a little test piece for this one here. Oh, that looks so sick. Put that one there. And then this is the other factory carbon piece, which is way bigger. So I'm gonna try to check that out, but let's go ahead and put this one in there and see how it looks. That looks so sick. I love it. I love the way that turned out. That looks awesome. So now the interior is gonna match the exterior with the honeycomb. Yeah, it's gonna look way better while I'm driving. But now we're gonna go ahead and try to do this one, which I believe there should be 2 screws, one here and one there. And then you pop this out, and then there should be 2 bolts up here, and you should be able to pull this whole piece out. So fingers crossed let's not break any clips, and let's try and get this big piece done. All right, guys, so it's a little bit difficult to get all the screen out. There's 2 screws under there, 8mm bolts going up, as well as having to unplug all of these connections from the radio. But I'm finally able to get it out, and it'd be so much easier to just take everything off of this, take all of this off, and then wrapping just that. And so it'll look a lot better. So let's go ahead and start taking stuff off. All right, guys. Many hours later, and with the help of one of my boys, it's finally done. The car is finished. I still have to put the bumper on, but with where I'm at, I don't have a lot of ground clearance, and this shop that I'm in, it's the way to get here is kind of sketchy, and it's a gravel road, so I'm gonna put the bumper on when I get home. But as far as the hood and the wrap goes, it's on. Check this out. Ooh, don't worry about the smudges and all that stuff. I still gotta wash the car. Check it out. That looks so cool. Looks so good. Looks crazy. So huge shout out to my boy Ethan. He actually has a roofing company. You want to tell him a little about that?
Hey, yes sir. Yes sir. Hey, we're located in the Flowood area. We can do anything in Mississippi. If y'all having trouble with y'all's insurance paying for y'all roof, man, y'all give us a call. We're gonna get y'all right.
Yes, sir. He also does mechanic work in the Flowood area, so if you need your car, get worked on, he does all that kind of stuff over here as well. So go ahead and check him out. The phone number's right there. But yeah, the car is done. I'll put the bumper on, and then that should be it. All right, guys. So finally, I just got the bumper on. Everything is on. I think, yeah, everything is on, and it looks so sick. I'm so happy I did this. It looks amazing. It's not 100% perfect because I did it, and it's my first time ever wrapping, like I said. But I think it looks pretty sick, and I think it looks pretty good. Let's check it out. Ooh, that's with the bumper on. Sick. That looks so cool. So I did that, as well as these interior pieces here. That one, and it goes all the way down into here as well. And I was thinking about doing the rest of it, but I'm not sure if I will. but I am going to do the chrome bezel around the cup holders. But that's gonna be for another day because I already did all of this today and it took a really long time. So I'm gonna get some sleep and I'll probably get that rest of it done tomorrow. If you like it, drop a like. If you have any questions, drop a comment. I did get this from TinyBot, so huge shout out to TinyBot. It was a great quality wrap. It was not cheap, and it's the only good honeycomb carbon fiber that I can find. And I think it looks insane. So I can't wait to see it tomorrow in this actual sunlight and get it all cleaned up and detailed and get looking good. If you have any questions, let me know. If there's anything you want in my mobile detailing business, go ahead and check out the link in the description. Everything will be there. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I have a mobile detailing business inside of my Honda Civic. So if you have not seen it yet, yeah, third thing got a water tank, pressure washer reel, air compressor reel, 25-foot extension cord reel, make it 25 feet. And then I also have all of my goodies back here as well. And I don't have everything, I still have a few things just tucked away in that corner. But yeah, 100% mobile detailing in a Civic. So if there's anything you want, go ahead and check it out in the link in the description. I'll have everything over there. Y'all have a good rest of your day and God bless you. I hope you have a great 2024. I was not able to do any of this without Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. It'd be impossible to get where I'm at today without him. All glory to him. But just look at that. That looks so cool. But y'all have a great day, great rest of your day. Start a mobile detail business today. And check out TinyBot. They got some cool stuff. Looks so cool.